Hi, in today's video, we're going to be doing a review of a new product from Jason Fulton and Cheyenne Ogundale. And Cheyenne and Jason have done products before. I have a review I did back on June 4th, which I can show you a little bit later in the video. We're going to be going back and forth from the sales page to inside the product to show you what the product is about and what it's like. And while we're at it, I just wanted to remind you at the end of the video, if you got any value from the video, please like it, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and while you're at that, hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified every time we have a new video to our channel. So what we're going to talk about is the dashboard for KashKow today. And I want you to know before I start this review that the review is done from my knowledge of buying products for almost 10 years now. Products like this I've purchased before, why they worked, why they didn't work. I want to go through that and be honest with you about whether it might be something for you to seriously think about, whether you spend the money and time working on this as something that you think you need to purchase. And so, without waiting any further, let's get on into the sales letter first for a couple points, and then we'll move on into the dashboard. So in the sales letter, what we're looking at here is KashKow. This is to be released on Sunday, August 23rd, 2020. So what we're talking about here is obviously KashKow from Jason Fulton. Jason has put out almost monthly, he puts out a new product. This time it went a month and a half. But as I mentioned earlier, I did do a review of his previous product, Prequel, and did that back on June 4th of 2020. So as you can see, this is Jason here, and this is Cheyenne Ogundale. So I wanted to show you that they have done these products recently. Here's a recent review I did on my channel. And let's go back to what KashKow is about. Now, KashKow is promising that once you set it up and you'll continue to make profits. Our beta testers have had results within minutes. Create an online ATM to create your very own KashKow. The recurring fees or extra expenses involved, there's none of them. And 5 DFY campaigns included at no extra charge. Free traffic built into the software, which we're going to talk about because the free traffic is usually, with me, the bugaboo. We're going to go back over that again and show you. And then the 100-day triple your money back guarantee. And I'll tell you about that too in a second. So let's move on down through. We're talking about scarcity here. And then showing incomes, and there's Jason. And now we're going to go to the dashboard. I'm going to show it to the dashboard. When you buy the dashboard, you're going to get is access to this site. What you're going to do is you're going to have to create a new site for yourself. They have 28 templates in here. It's 15, that's 20. There's 25. Oh, they added one more. Oh, there's 29. Anyway, 29 templates here to pick from. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick a template that you want. So you're going to pick the template, and you're going to be able to come in here and do editing skills to update the template to make it look for the way you want it to look for. Just a friendly reminder, I'd like for you to leave comments, please, comments or questions down below the video, and I'll get back to you personally, I promise. Just remember, I always like to share ways to get results that count for you. Build a bigger, better business with the tips suggested in the link below. Click the link below down in the description to get great free training to get you started today on your own online marketing business. So anyway, you're going to create a new site, and you're going to click on the, let's say, a done for you. We're going to do a done for you. And here's the done for you templates. Okay, you can pick out one of these. Let's pick out this one here. And launch the builder. So we launched the builder, and then here you go. Just like with the other one, you drag in whatever you want to do in here. Blocks, components, various things. You can go down through here and pick out things. Just like a page builder. Page builder that you probably have, or have a free one, or you have paid for one. Create pages and pop-ups. It's got everything. So I'm sure the page builder works fine here for what you're doing with it. Let's go back here. We're going to talk about an image library included in here. These are free image library stock photos that are available. You can put in your keyword for what you want to have. Let's say ice cream. I put ice cream. I want to come up with ice cream photos. There you go, a bunch of ice cream photos. Or you can load more, and you'll pick out an image you want. Next thing you want to do is look at the training. Now the training, there's a full training video overview. It's a traffic video, which takes and talks about going into this part here where you have a traffic building page area. You're going to set up an account. What you're basically using is for traffic is Instagram. Now, if you have an Instagram account and you have it built up, you have a lot of followers, then you're set. If you don't, you've never used Instagram, you're going to have to learn about it, and it's going to take you a while to build followers. So that's the traffic. That's the billion traffic that you're talking about on the sales page. Okay, so you can down there to the sales page right here. #1 creator of Internet Millionaires. Okay. So they're talking about these people, I'm sure Anik Singhal, and Alex Becker and Russell Brunson, Neil Patel, Grant Cardone, Adrian Morrison, Mike Filsame. I'm sure these guys don't even know that they're lending their credibility to this sales page. And they're even mentioning Tony Robbins down here. So, dropping names to add credibility. Again, it's a push button thing. Step is easy, 1, 2, 3. As I always say in my videos, it's all about the numbers, but it's never as easy as 1, 2, 3. And that's what this product is claiming. Step 1, find an offer for a site like ClickBank. We talked about going back to the builder. You're going to build a site. You're going to drop in images, and then you're going to come to the training, find out what you have to do. Okay, and there's 4 videos here done for you. Training for the sites that are done for you, the 5 that they provide. And a commission booster training. Cash flow traffic training, which has to do with this part here. Okay, and then the overall training. Okay. What you're basically doing is setting up a site, adding images, making it your site, publishing it. They also would recommend that you probably buy a domain of your own. That's what I would recommend, so that you have control over what's on the domain, and that if they decide a year from now or 2 years from now that they don't want to support this product anymore, KashKow is no longer supported by Jason and Cheyenne, then you have, at least you have the property, and what you've done with it and what the traffic you have coming to it is yours and you own it. So, but that's an option in the page builder here for the site builder. Trainings, the traffic, as I talked about, comes to here. And you have to sign in there. You've got details on how to sign in there. And then what you want to do is come back here to the builder. And there's product swipes and emails. And they have some products already set up, of which, strangely but not really that strange, they have products of their own that they these are from Warrior Plus. They have affiliate links and email swipes already for you that they already wrote, and you'll be promoting their products. Profitorio, You Profitable, Prequel, which I showed you I did a review of. Here's some ClickBank products right here. And some health issue products like weight loss, yoga. Here's a ClickBank product. Perpetual income. KashKow. Diabetes, health, sleep, ClickBank products again. And health issues having to do with human sexuality. So, and marriages and pregnancy and just things that everybody's looking for. So, these are some of the presets for affiliate link and email swipes that they make available here. I'll show you real quick. Here's some things. Take you to a sales page. What it looks like, how to get started. And here's some swipes. Some things that you can copy and paste into your site builder. Just a friendly reminder, I'd like for you to leave comments, please, comments or questions down below the video. And I'll get back to you personally, I promise. Just remember, I always like to share ways to get results that count for you. Build a bigger, better business with the tips suggested in the link below. Click the link below down in the description to get great free training to get you started today on your own online marketing business. Now the last thing we'll go back to our swipes we did and integrations. And you're going to have an autoresponder, or it'll be MailChimp, Aweber, Infusion, Get Response, GoToWebinar, Active Campaign Webinar, whatever, webinar. Anyway, it's not going to have Get Response, so I'd have to hook in my Get Response email list with what I've created here. And then they're going to use Instagram is the free traffic that they're promising here. So anyway, let's go back to the sales page. So many barriers for a little guy. Number one problem, you need traffic. Yes, you do. And the thing is, this is creating all kinds of nice little things for you, using some products, some emails, pre-done things that they're deciding what you want to promote. And the pre-done things are only those things that I just showed you. If anything else, you're going to have to come up with them on your own. And what I want to show you is I made a list real quick of skills that you're probably going to have. And here we go. Skills that you're going to have. I'm looking at, you're going to have landing page editing skills. You're going to have to how to use a page builder. You're going to have to talk about figuring out how to purchase the autoresponder, the choices, which one's right for you, and how much it's going to cost you and can you afford it. And once you have the autoresponder access, you're going to have to figure out how to set up the autoresponder. Then you have to figure out how to write an email to be used in the autoresponder. Then you have types of images that work well, where to find images, traffic training, the types of traffic and how to best use traffic. You're going to want to have good copywriting skills so you can write emails that convert and messages that convert. To show you all these messages on the traffic area, you need to set up message lists, messages that will get people to buy things. Well, you don't know how to do that, so you're going to want to come back here, and you're going to want to set up back here. You want to set up use your copywriting skills, which you do have, or well, that's right, you probably don't have because you're a beginner. You have to figure out about having an Instagram account if you don't have one, and how to get followers. And then you have to figure out how to use Messenger messages in the traffic area here to create messages here and set them up so that you can send them to your... Are you confused yet? Yeah, so am I. You have to send them to your Instagram followers. And here's something I found very interesting. Just a little, this is like a bonus for you today. Okay. Here in the message area, it says we also support spin tags. Feel free to use it. And then here's some, click out of this and highlight this. Here's some spin tags. And if you don't know what Spintax is, look it up on Google. What it's basically doing is creating a message, and you set it up so that Spintax automatically will send a different version of this message each time it comes to a different person. They'll have a different looking message from you. But what that's going to do is it's going to require you to know about Spintax. That's going to require you to write Spintax messages, which is a whole new thing. If you don't know how to do that, that's quite a bit to chew off right there to use this. But if you already have the skill, as a beginner, maybe you already have the skill from somewhere else, I don't know where, you can do that. You can write and use Spintax to help you with your Instagram messages that go out to get your free traffic that they're telling you about here that you're going to have. So I go through what your problems are. The problems that you normally don't have, they're going to eliminate them. Okay, say goodbye to this, say goodbye to this, say goodbye to this. Not really. Secret sauce that makes it all work. Stupidly simple. You grow, pick, profit, endless possibilities, and then I'm going to talk to you about products to sell and promote, which we showed you. It's on the list here of the 20 things that they provided. Are you ready to join the fun? KashKow. Get KashKow today. The price is rising, scarcity. Each hour it's rising. Get it today while you can. And multiple streams, build out of multiple streams. Okay, we've seen this, done this before. That prequel review, if I remember right, looks a lot like this. Okay? And I said, honestly, is it worth your money? And I'm going to say about KashKow is the same thing. Is this really something you want to spend your time doing? And really something you want to spend your money on and get you diverted so that you lose focus and move on to becoming back to buying shiny objects here, there, and everywhere. So I would recommend at this time to avoid this if you're a newbie, because you don't have that skill set. You don't have this skill set. And if you do, it's probably only some of these, not all of them, because you're going to need all these to make all this work for you and pull it together. So at this point, I give this a 0 out of 10. I'd say avoid it if you're a newbie, a beginner. Do not touch this with a 10-foot pole. Do not waste your money on this today. Thank you for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you got something from this video, please like it. Please leave comments below. I appreciate comments and people adding comments about they have had products like this that worked, or if they had products like this that didn't work. And let us know what you think about the product, what you think about the review. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I publish a new video to our channel. And thank you for watching today. So long.